My entitled best friend called all our gifts trash. My friends Mary and Matt hosted a Christmas party that featured an activity called White Elephant, where everyone had to bring wrapped gifts with no labeled names. It's basically a gift exchange with rules, which made it exciting and challenging at the same time. Basically, we all draw a number to show the order, and when it's your turn, you're free to choose a gift that has yet to be opened or steal another person's already opened gift. However, a gift could only be stolen twice. Everyone in our group of friends was really excited about playing. They teased about bringing funny gifts, expensive gifts, and very R18 gifts, which was all part of the fun. I bought an ugly Christmas sweater that had a large naughty text and design all over. I was excited to see everyone's reaction. So the day finally came when we all showed up to Mary and Matt's new house. We were amazed at the warmly decorated walls and festive lights as well as the amazing smell of home cooking. Despite having 30 guests, Mary and Matt made sure that each person had plenty of beer and food. By around midnight, the White Elephant game finally started. The first gift really set off the mood. The guest opened up a custom blanket with Matt's face all over, and we all laughed hard at the host's reactions. The next two people tried stealing the blanket with the third person getting to keep it. The other gifts were things like bath bombs, gift cards, mugs, wigs, and money. No one ever got upset at having their gifts stolen. Two people fought over the gift I prepared, but then the best gift of the night finally got opened. Matt's gift was this absolutely incredible, handcrafted dark stout that had everyone tipsy and happy all night. Bob opened his gift and was happy enough to start dancing around the room. Then, Tim stole the beer from Bob. We laughed. Bob was disappointed and jokingly bribed Tim with a free shoulder massage while he gave it over to Tim in the spirit of the game. Then, it was my turn. I stole the beer from Tim. Like Bob, Tim was disappointed, but willingly gave me the beer and laughed along with his disappointment. Everyone commented how lucky I was once I received it, but I was of course more than willing to share it with anyone after the game. After a few turns, my best friend Brittany walked over to try to steal my gift, but everyone reminded her that it was against the rules and that she could steal another or open a new gift. She started throwing a tantrum in front of everyone, calling it bullying and saying that the gift was meant to be hers. She crossed her arms and told me to hand it over or she'd hate me forever. Now, her attitude wasn't anything I wasn't used to before. My best friend had always had a subtle entitled personality. In our friend group, she was the decision maker for events and outings, and at each friend's house, she had a designated seat. And if anyone took her spot, she would complain and sort of backstab the person in our private chats. So I wasn't surprised that a game of White Elephant was setting her mood off. But for the other guests who weren't exactly close to her, they looked at her like she was a psycho. Especially when she mentioned how she refused to open any other gift because in her honest opinion, all of the gifts sucked. Before a real fight broke out, Matt intervened and politely asked Brittany to just play along. He reminded her there were still a few bottles of the stout in the kitchen if she wanted one. When she still wanted the case to take home, everyone unanimously agreed to skip her turn and continue playing the game despite the now awkward atmosphere. Finally, the last gift was handed over to Brittany. She ignored the gift, saying that unless it was the case of beer, she didn't want it. So the original owner gave it to Mary and Matt as a housewarming present instead. Throughout the rest of the party, she constantly bickered about the unfair set of rules and how if it was at her house, things would be different and so much better. Before everyone left, Matt handed me the stout and told me how he caught Brittany shaking it up just to spite me for winning it. About a few days later, Brittany messaged everyone asking to have the New Year's party at her house, inviting everyone except me, Mary, Matt, and a few others that pissed her off at the previous party. No one apparently responded, so she messaged me to rant once more, asking why I was so selfish a couple of days ago and why I couldn't just have let her win. I honestly just decided to block her for a while to let her cool down. Funny enough, if she had politely asked to share a bit of it, I would have said yes, but now I've lost my best friend over a White Elephant gift.